I'm gonna try this one. This is the blush color. Oh, it's like this. I thought it was like a gloss. That's pretty. I actually prefer this over the little wand, but this is the color blush. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a haul. This is gonna be a small Primark haul. So I don't know if I put that video up, but I started vlogging in the car and I was telling you guys that I had picked up a couple of things, put into my basket on Shein that I wasn't like super wowed about, but I wanted to leave it in there just to, you know, in a few days to see if I still want it. And some of it I didn't, so I took out, but some of it I found in Primark. So if you're new here, my name is Jackie and I love to do hauls. Some makeup looks, some fashion inspo, some car vlogs. If that's something you'd be interested, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. Join the fam. Everybody else, thank you so much for coming back. So let's get into it. So I have two bags. We're going to start with this one. And the first thing I got was this navy knit. It's kind of thin. It's ribbed. I got it in a XXL. It was only 12 bucks. I do feel like Primark's prices have gone up a lot since the last time I was there. I feel like I picked this up in that you know, that yellowish neon color I had on yesterday. If you saw my vlog, it was also v-neck and I picked it up for $8. Now they're 12. They didn't have an extra large and the large looked a little small. I wanted like a nice comfortable fit, so I got the XXL. It's just in navy. I never pick up navy and it's one of the colors that I want to start using more of. I do a lot of blacks, beige, gray as my neutrals to go with everything else, but I feel like I need navies. I do have one or two tops, but I do have a few slacks that need a top. So I thought this would be nice now that it's not so cold. Like we've had a few days that it's been freezing in the morning, but today is Saturday and I'm heading into the city after work, but it's gonna be 80. So it's kind of like, so yeah, I picked up the navy and I like it. You know, I was hesitant to pick it up, but now that I got it, I'm happy with it because I know I need it. Even this with jeans is a nice, comfortable, classic look. You know, blue on blue. So the next thing I picked up was some belts. I picked up this one. It has like a nice gold buckle and it's like that oxblood color. So last year I had picked up some slides this same color. I picked up a puffer jacket, not a puffer jacket, like a moto jacket in this color. I picked up another pair of shoes in this color. So I know that this was the color last year and it's coming back. So I wanted this. I wish it wasn't as shiny, but I do love it. And these were 10. And I picked up a bunch of belts from Primark that were $6. So I know their prices did go up, but it's still better than a lot of other places. So I did get an extra large and it's just a nice maroon kind of color. So I got that. The next thing I got was just a regular knit, but it's like this feels so nice. It's kind of like those thermal kind of undershirts, but it's black. It's got nothing. It's just a simple skin tight. It feels like silk, that I could wear under blouses now going into the winter, when I still want to wear my blouses and be dressed up for work and not wear so much sweaters, but I want to be warm. This is going to come in so handy. And you can wear this with a cardigan. You can wear it on its own. So I only saw this one sitting around. This one was $13, and it's just a nice ribbed black top. I also picked up a brown belt. Now, again, I'm trying to incorporate navy blue browns. I love black, but I want to incorporate browns. So I saw this one. This is like a nice deep chocolate. It has the gold buckle. I don't have any brown belts. All my belts are either black or like animal print, or one nude color. Everything else is black. It's black with silver buckles, black with gold buckles. So I saw this nice chocolate one and I was like, yes. And it's a lot different than this one. So it's not like, I could make them both work. Like I needed like a nice chocolate one. And then I also picked up this green olive color. It's got like a, I don't know, alligator snake kind of print. And this one was only $7. These two were both 10 and 10. Yeah, so I feel like this was part of the old pricing, but I needed something this color because, again, I have a lot of camo, I have a lot of olive stuff, and I don't have a belt for it. So I needed a bunch of belts, and I just think these are going to come in handy because I do feel like when you're dressed up and you add a belt, it just kind of elevates it a little. So yeah, I got these. And then I just picked up a pack of socks. This one is a 5-pack and it was $6. It's got like olive, beige, like a lighter green, gray, and like a really dark green. Again, when I'm wearing like my camos, or I want to wear kind of like the beigey or the grays, I feel like I need something like this. I wish it came with like maroon and stuff, but it didn't. So I ended up getting these socks, and these have like the maroon. They have like this teddy bear detail, kind of like the Ralph Lauren. There's two with the bear detail, and then it has like that maroon color, and then the striped maroon, and then the gray. So these are the colors that I want to be wearing now going into fall. They were each $6, and I thought it was a great price because even at Dollar Tree they're over $1.25, $1.50 or whatever. So I'm getting more for my money. So yeah, I got these two. And again, a lot of my socks are either black or white. Some of my ankle socks are in color, but I need a little bit higher going into fall and winter. Let's see what else I got in here. So I ended up picking up this face brush. It's like a nice puffer brush. It says it's a bronzing brush, but you can use them for whatever. And it was $1. So it was a bunch of them, but just this style. So I was like, if it was like a blush, if it was like a blush brush or a bronzing brush or a powder, like different ones, I would have gotten each of them, but they were all bronzing brushes. So I only picked up one. And then I found these panties. They were on clearance for $5. Originally they're $9, and it's just two nice regular, they're called sport minis, but they just look like regular underwears. They're not like low rise or anything. And then when I was checking out, I saw these two lip glosses. They're called the High Shine Gloss Balm. I got the color blush and light pink. So they kind of look the same, but this is the blush and this is the light pink. So this is more of like an orangey tone, and this is more of a pinky. So they're both the nudes. But yeah, and they're glosses. So sometimes like today I'm wearing like a nude lip because I want my eyes to actually pop out. But something like this to give it a little bit more of something so they don't look kind of like dry and matte. This is good. And I didn't need this, but they get you at the checkout. So I got that. Bag number 2. So I was looking for, I had seen these bags that had like a gold handle. It looks so nice on Instagram and stuff. But when I went into the store and I actually held the bag and the plastic, it felt so cheap. Like if I dropped the bag and the metal hit the floor, it was just gonna break. So I didn't get it. But next to it were these. And these are just, they're like this kind of, I don't know what you call this style bag. It looks so nice. It looks so rich. It doesn't look cheap. It has like a nice strap so you can wear it either crossbody or you can wear it just like on the shoulder. And I feel like the strap is big enough so going into winter when you're wearing a bigger coat, you know, the straps are not like, you know, I can still cross it. But the best part of it was that they were, it says originally 15 and they were on clearance for $10. There were so many of these. There was another color, like a nice maroon color. It had a couple of scratches and I was like, So it does look kind of plain. But I feel like with the jewelry, like some nice little bag charms, this is gonna look so nice. And again, you can't go wrong with the black going into winter and fall when you're wearing a nice leather jacket or a trench or something. Like, yeah, so I got that. And then I saw these and I was a little iffy because I've got a bunch of animal print shoes, but I saw these and they're just like they've got like, I don't know if you could see like that cow hair. And I just thought they were so nice. They give me like samba vibes and they were only, they say 22, but they rang up at $20. So I was like, I'm just gonna get it. The only thing is that these are a size 10 and I'm normally like a 9.5, but I did try them on and they do feel perfect. So I would say size up if you're gonna get them because they're so nice. And I also saw that they're gonna open up a Primark on 34th Street. The building is up, the sign is up, so I'm hoping that before Christmas that location is open because I know a lot of you are like, oh yeah, I wish there was a Primark. There's one coming to 34th Street. So yeah, I got these and I feel like this is gonna be nice with some jeans, a little button up, you know, white shirt. You want to look a little more dressy than casual, or even with like some leggings and a blazer. Like I feel like there's a lot I could do with them. I have a pair that I'm gonna get rid of. I'm probably gonna give it to my sister because they are a little narrow for me and my sister's foot are a little more narrow than mine. So I got those. And then I saw these. This is the last thing. And I tried them on. They feel so nice. I was thinking about the jacket that I got last year because I got a coat. The Scoop brand in Walmart had that little puffer kind of short moto looking jacket. And I had gotten a blazer. And I have gotten a few things in this color, including the belt. But when I saw it, I was like, oh, I need you in my life. Now, some of you might be like, oh, girl, no. But I got these. And they're just like some slingbacks. They have like a little bit of like a little platform. But the inside has like the cushion detail. And they are so comfortable. They're not going to slide or anything. They're in this like dark maroon chocolate kind of color, and this is the color of that jacket that I had seen in Target when I picked up my navy one, and I was kind of torn between the two. It was this color. I'm not gonna go back for it because no, but I just think these are gonna look so nice, you know, when you're wearing like wide leg jeans or some slacks, or you just want a, you know, a nice flowy dress and you want something cute, I feel like these are gonna be so nice. Look at the buckle detail. It is in silver. I don't know if I would have preferred it in gold, but I do like how these look. So yes, these were 25. They rang up at 22, so I don't know, maybe they're not selling, but I took them. This is the last thing I picked up. So yesterday when I got home, I did take out a bunch of stuff from my Shein cart, one of them being belts. Like I had some belts, I had some more animal print jewelry that I took out because I picked up some in the last one, and I just have like some slacks, like kind of like casual slacks that I can wear with a nice chunky sweater going into the winter. But I'm so happy with my belts. I love my shoes, and you know, the knits, they're gonna come in handy. The socks I'm gonna need regardless. But yeah, so that's everything I picked up in Primark. If you guys are in the city, you know, it's coming. They're heading to 34th. They're supposed to be next to right when you get off Penn Station. I feel like that building is where the Kmart was. You remember the Kmart was as soon as you came out? I feel like it's right there. And if it's not there, it's on this side of the street where the Conways used to be. If you remember the Conways or Bagman on 34th Street, that's where it's at. So I'm excited for that. It doesn't say online when they're going to open, but the store is up. The lettering is up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here and you made it this far, please consider hitting that subscribe button, joining the fam. Everybody else, thank you so much for coming back, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.